Hi everyone, welcome to Enjoy the Psalm with Bewindi. I hope that you had a wonderful day depending on what time that you are watching this video. And I am so thankful, so humble to be able to share the reading of the Word of God because I know that the Word of God has power. It is life to all who finds it and health to all of our flesh. The Word of God is a lamp for our feet and a light for our path. The Word of God is a sword that we can use to chop off the head of fear and terror, that we can use to chop off anything, any weapon that comes against us. It may be formed, but it will not. It doesn't have to come near our dwelling if we know how to use it, if we know how to take it, if we know how to take authority and understand our identity. So I'm gonna jump in. I get excited, so I just love to talk about this. But Psalm 34, this is David. Most of you know this psalm. If you don't, hey, I encourage you to, no shame, right? The Word of God is encouragement. Whether it doesn't matter whether you memorize it, it doesn't matter how much it just matters that you start to allow it to be a part of you, that you allow it to get inside of your spirit, that you allow it to encourage you, that we are obedient to it and we live it. That's what matters the most. So this is a psalm of David. David was pretending to be insane. Again, David has so many enemies. People wanted to kill him. Saul wanted to kill him. His son wanted to murder him. He had so many enemies. And I love the book of Psalm because he just expresses how he feels. He talks about the terror. He talks about fear, but he also encourages himself. He knew how to encourage himself in the Lord. And so this is the book of Psalm 34, chapter 34. He said, I will bless the Lord at all times, and his praises shall continually be in my mouth. I will boast only in the Lord. Let all who are helpless take heart. Come, let us tell of the Lord's goodness, the Lord's greatness. Let us exalt his name together. I'm reading from the New Living Translation, so it probably sounds a little bit different from what you're used to. I prayed to the Lord, and he answered me. He freed me from all my fears. Though those who look to him for help will be radiant with joy. No shadow of shame will darken their faces. In my desperation, I prayed, and the Lord listened. He saved me from all of my troubles. For the angel of the Lord is a guard. What a wonderful prayer. He surrounds and defends all who fear him. Taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man who Blessed is the man who trusts in him. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man who trusteth in him. In other words, who take refuge in him. God is so good. Fear the Lord, you his godly people. For those who fear him will have all they need. Even young lions sometimes go hungry, but those who trust in the Lord will lack no good thing. Come, my children, and listen to me, and I will teach you to fear the Lord. Does anyone want to live a long life? A life that is long and prosperous? Then keep your tongue from speaking evil and your lips from telling lies. Turn away from evil and do good. Search for peace and work to maintain it. The eyes of the Lord watch over those who do right. The eyes of the Lord watch over those who do right. His ears are open to their cries for help. I hope that encourages you today. But the Lord turns his face against those who do evil. He will erase their memory from the earth. The Lord hears his people when they call to him for help. He rescues them from all their troubles. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. He rescues those whose spirits are crushed. It's one of my favorites. The righteous person faces many troubles, but the Lord rescues them every time. The righteous faces many troubles, but the Lord comes to his rescue every time. I'm going to say it again. The righteous person may face many troubles. In other words, another version might say, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers them out of all. The Lord delivers him out of them all. What an amazing promise. That no matter what we experience, no matter what people may say, there is rescue in trusting God. There is safety in trusting God and clinging to Him and holding on to His promises and holding on to His word. For the Lord protects the bones of the righteous, not one of them is broken. Calamity will surely destroy the wicked, and those who hate the righteous will be punished. But the Lord will redeem those who serve Him. No one who takes refuge in Him will be condemned. No one who trusts in God will be condemned. This is so good. So I'm going to stop here because Psalm 35 is a little bit longer, and I want to keep these videos very short. You go and read this. If you've read it, read it again. Every time we read the word fresh revelation, if you allow yourself to lean in, fresh revelation comes, and it's just such an encouraging thing to do. So that's all for today. So have a wonderful evening, a wonderful day, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.